Welcome back to Clark's Ring Rants. Let's get straight into today's video. We've got some breaking news, and that is that Jai Opetaia will make his long-awaited and anticipated Zuffa boxing debut on March the 8th in Las Vegas against Brandon Glanton. It's for the Ring magazine and the Zuffa Cruiserweight world title, but there's no mention of the IBF belt. Let's talk about it. Now, as we all know, Jai Opetaia signed with Zuffa Boxing last month. It was a bit of an eyebrow raiser. Some people were questioning the move. He had previously been with Eddie Hearn, but their relationship seemed to have broken down. He had his last few fights independent of Eddie Hearn, and they were staged in his homeland of Australia. He has since come out and said Eddie Hearn and Matchroom just couldn't guarantee him the fights that he wanted, so he's decided to make the move over to Zuffa Boxing. Now, as I mentioned, the most interesting thing about this is on the official announcement from Zuffa Boxer and the Ring Magazine Twitter account is there's absolutely no mention of his IBF belt at all. And we know Dana's coming in, he's looking to get rid of the belts, he's looking to hold the sanctioning bodies accountable, and this fight is going to be for the Cruiserweight Zuffa world title. And I believe that'll be the first world title fight that Zuffa have staged. So now it's going to be really interesting to see what the IBF do, whether they strip Jai Opetaia, are they going to make an example of him, and what are the rest of the sanctioning bodies going to do. We know Jai Opetaia has made it very, very clear that he wants to unify the Cruiserweight division. He wants to become undisputed before he moves up to heavyweight. But there appears to be a little stumbling block there. Dana White doesn't want to deal with the sanctioning bodies. And now those fights with the likes of Gilberto Ramirez, Badu Jack, they sort of seem further away than ever. We know he did the face-off with WBC champion Noel Mikalayan, but that fight never seemed to materialise. And here we are, we've got Jai Opetaia making his Zuffa debut against Brandon Glanton. As for this fight itself, I think it's an okay fight. Brandon Glanton is decent, he's fringe world level, I guess. He had a good performance against Chris Billum-Smith, but he dropped the decision that night. He then went on to beat Marcus Brown. Marcus Brown, a bit of a spent force at this stage. His best days were at light heavyweight. But nevertheless, it was a decent win for Brandon Glanton. And now he steps up to challenge Jai Opetaia. Going into this fight, I'd make Jai Opetaia a huge favourite. We know Brandon Glanton's got power. He can be dangerous, but he's been beaten before. And I'm more than confident that Jai Opetaia will have enough to get past Brandon Glanton in this fight. He's lost to much lesser calibre of opponents than Jai Opetaia in the past. And I think Jai Opetaia will have more than enough to deal with him, whether it goes the distance or whether he stops him. I'm not quite sure. I'll make a more detailed prediction closer to the time of the fight. But that's today's breaking news. Jai Opetaia will be making his Zuffa debut against Brandon Glanton. No mention of the IBF belt, bin the belts, the operation appears to be in full swing. I wonder what Eddie Hearn's going to have to say about this. I wonder what Gilberto Ramirez is going to have to say about this, because now he's going to be able to spin a narrative, and a lot of Jai Opetaia haters are going to be able to spin a narrative that Jai Opetaia has ducked these fights, he's signed with Zuffa to avoid the likes of Gilberto Ramirez. It could end up being a bit of a PR disaster for Jai Opetaia, depending on how this situation plays out. For example, if Jai Opetaia wins this, they manage to secure him some big fights at Cruiserweight. They get some other big fighters over there. Maybe they get a Benavidez. Maybe they tempt Zerdo over. We know his contract's running out with Golden Boy and DAZN. Who knows? If that happens and he gets those fights, people are going to say it's a genius move. But if Jai Opetaia ends up completely frozen out of the Cruiserweight picture, a lot of people are going to be asking, and they'll be right to ask, why did he move to Dana? There were no fights there for him. There was no clear pathway to unifications and anything like that. He's just been left out in the cold. And that's something I really, really don't want to see, because Jai Opetaia is exciting. He's aggressive. He's a bit vulnerable in there. He's a huge puncher. He goes for the kill. He's a really entertaining fighter. Fighters like Jai Opetaia should be the poster boys for the sport of boxing. They shouldn't be sidelined and shelved, fighting on obscure cards against obscure opponents for peanuts. I really hope that doesn't happen. I just hope this doesn't play out like his Matchroom deal did, where he couldn't secure the fights and he was left to his own devices, just fighting in obscurity. Please, someone manage Jai Opetaia's career correctly, manoeuvre him into positions to fight the other champions, and promote him well, because he's from Australia, and I'm sure if he's promoted correctly down here in Australia, he could have a massive fan base, and he could even become a household name. So I hope all that happens to Jai Opetaia. I wish him all the success, but I'm still sceptical about this move to Zuffa and how it's going to play out for him. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Jai Opetaia versus Brandon Glanton over in Las Vegas. It's his first fight on Zuffa. He's going to be fighting for the Zuffa Cruiserweight belt. No mention of the IBF title. What do you make of it? Don't forget to like this video, share, comment your thoughts, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.